Hello. What's up, Mr. Gidry? How are you, man? Larry Riker says, hello. What's up, guys? Yeah, we're just running, using the phone mic today through the Boss. Where's it at? Right there. Whoops. The Boss. What's up, Center? Uh-oh. Gary Kramer. Yeah, man. So we're just chilling out using the simple setup today. Nothing real fancy. So I don't know how it's coming across on y'all's end. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Going from the 100-watt Katana head into this 412 cabinet. So hopefully it's coming across all right, I hope. Oh, okay, thank you. Mr. Larry says it sounds fine. Jim says it sounds good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's an experiment. I haven't tried using the phone mic in a long time. I've always went direct. With the help of the GoPro mixer, I just didn't feel like setting all that stuff up today, man. I said, I'm just going to do the lazy man's approach, right? finally got my EVH back, and my son's had it for probably about a month. And I'm gonna check it out, man. My new Van Halen shirt I got for Christmas. Ain't that awesome? Old school logo right there, right? So yeah, man, just wanted to jam on the EVH Striped today. It's just been a while since I played it. Great guitar, man, as always, you know. What am I going through? I'm going through the Voxwa, Dan Electro Overdrive, and the EP Booster. That's what I'm going through right there. Dry Heat 480's in the house. Hey, Dry Heat, how are you, man? How are you doing? We're just jamming out a little bit on the EVH Striped. Not the 5150, just a regular Stripe series. So, jamming out, and I want to share something that I got in the mail. I guess it came yesterday, I'm guessing, yeah. Because I just saw it laying here on my keyboard. My wife set it in here. Yesterday, yeah. Oh, by the way, Jimbo, I saw your video, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. You and Alex jamming out, man, on the Christmas jam. That was cool. Y'all check out Jim Guidry's channel, man. Check out him and his son jamming out. From what I understand, Alex took like a 2-week vacation or something, and so he's finally back. So Jim and Alex can get back in the groove now, doing some jams. So looking forward to that. Very cool, man. Awesome deal. Very cool. Check out Jim Guidry's channel. Check out Our Metal Stage. Check out Johnny Bean. There's all kind of cool stuff to watch on this little network that we have. So here we go. Here's a package that I got. And this came all the way from Japan. Our friend Mully sent this to me, man. And so I don't know how long it takes to get something from Japan. I'm assuming it takes a pretty good while. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here when it came through customs. I don't know, man. I have no idea how long this took. Everything's in Japanese. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Okay, let's see. Oh, it was. It went through on the 15th. On the 15th of December. Okay, 12/15/2017. Okay, that's when it left there. Wow. And it just came yesterday. So I think that's the going time, right? About 2 weeks. I think that's what I remember hearing Mully say. So let's check what we got. Oh, looky here. He told me he was going to send me this. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a little catalog here. EVH, what is that? Young Guitar Presents EVH, and it's all in Japanese, but that's cool. Cause that's one thing they just have it over there. They don't have it over here, I believe he told me. You look on the back, and it's got like, what is that? The Wolfgang Special Striped, and it's got all some different things there about his setup. And I'm guessing these locations on the bottom are different locations for different music stores in the area that I guess Mully lives in. That's pretty wild, isn't it? So that's cool, man. Let's see if we can open this up. Oh, that's why, you know, even though everything's in Japanese, still though, it's got some really cool pictures. There's Eddie sitting in his studio and some other stuff with his amps and all that cool stuff. I think that's cool, man. Thank you, Mully, if you watch this, man. Thank you very much, man, for the catalog, buddy. That's really cool, man. Mully, all the way from Japan, man. Let's see. Oh, wow, look at this. Those are some nice shot to some guitars right there, right? The specials and the standards and wow, that's nice, man. Hey, who we got in here? Big Dan Hall is in the house. Ben Coombs, good day all, and Michael Bishop. Hey, how y'all doing? Along with everybody else, Center and Jim Guidry and everybody else. I need to take a tally here. That's a good picture of Eddie right there. You know, there's some what is that? The lunchbox head and then the 100-watt head. I'm guessing right there. It's kind of wild looking at it from. That's cool though, man. That's a nice. It's got some nice pictures in there. That's really nice. Short and sweet though, right? Some cool pictures, man. So thank you, Mully from Japan. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, dude. That's very nice. That'll go well with the collection. Thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you to do that, sir. I need to send Mully some pics, man. Need to send him something. That was really nice, man. Ben Coombs says, doing well, man. Trying to stay warm. Oh, I can imagine. That was just, I got ready and everything. My wife was out there listening to the weather on her phone. And it sounded like we're supposed to get some kind of ice or an ice storm Friday. I was like, really? I don't want to see that stuff, man. The only saving grace with that, if it is Friday, if it is, then I'll be off work. So it's got 2 days to get out of here because I have to be back. I have to be back to work on Sunday, right? Man. Ben Coombs says it was 3 degrees. It was 3 when I came into work. It's up to 7 degrees now. Now see, that is crazy, man. Golly, boy. Nothing like playing through a 412, you know, even though it's not real loud. I can't have it real loud. I think it's on a 50-watt mode right now. Yeah, it's on the 50-watt mode. And this is some preset that I tinkered with earlier. I don't know what, a week or so ago. I can't even tell you what the preset is. I couldn't tell you. Oh, I do have to show you something else that I got. I thought it was really cool for Christmas. Check this out, man. Check this out. Now, y'all know I'm a Star Wars fan, right? Y'all know that. Check this bad boy out right here. It's hard to see, but it's red. Sucker's nice. My stepdaughter got me that, man. That is sweet. And it's kind of hard to tell through with the lights on and stuff, but it's really cool and it's real heavy. I remember when those things first came out, man, about a year or so ago, and they go for about $150 something, $150, $160, man. Let's see. Ben Coombs says, built a little pedal board this morning. These comments fade so quick. Tagged you, Joe, on Instagram. Oh, okay, I'll check that out, man. I gotta check that out. Michael Bishop, he said, I just had an Arby's 2 fish sandwich, Joe. All right, man, cool. Yeah, I'm probably going to get another one of those on the way to work today. Hopefully their gift card reader will work. You know, if you saw my video last night from Savannah, you heard about that, right? So I don't know. My guess is they probably didn't get it fixed, but I hope so, because that's what a gift card's for, right? It's supposed to be able to use that so you don't have to spend your own money, you know. Yeah, looks good. Looks good, right? This thing cleans up nice, though. I gotta say, this katana. Go ahead and crank it up just a little bit. It's nice, man. It's got a nice subtle delay to it. It's pretty fun when you just tweak some of the patches you can get. So there's a bunch of patches that Center was kind enough to send me, and this one here, when I got it, it was just clean. There was nothing on it, so I just kind of started tweaking stuff, and I got lucky. I was like, man, you know, that one turned out okay. There's another. Hey, RMG 471, how you doing, man? There's another one that I tried tweaking, and it sounds horrible. It sounds horrible. It's got way too much drive on it. It's real, you know. So I gotta edit that one and fix it. You know, fix it. Mike Morrison says, "Sorry, Joe, I missed it. What came in the mail?" Oh no, it's all good, man. Mully, our friend Mully from Japan, sent me this mini catalog. It's called Young Guitar Presents, and it's EVH. And, of course, all the languages in Japanese, but it's got some really cool pictures with Eddie's rig and his guitars. And let's see. There he is. Looks like he's in his studio there, I guess, you know, with some of his stuff on his wall, which is really cool. And an old picture of him right there with this white and black stripe. And so it's got some cool stuff, man. It's probably about 3 or 4 pages, but Mully was kind enough to send it to me. Here's some pictures, I guess, of some of his setups in the past or something. I'm guessing that's what that is. And I guess what the Floyd Rose looked like then and what it looks like now, what he used back then and what he's, everything that's what it is now. There's a nice shot of him sitting there and jamming out, Edward. So that was really nice of Mully. Again, thank you, Mully, for the little catalog, man. That was very cool, man. That was very nice of him to do that. Michael Bishop says, I told the manager in Arby's about your YouTube channel and that Arby's needs to sponsor your channel. He said he would check it out. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Bishop. Yeah. What's the odds that he'll really do that, though? But thank you for going to the trouble of telling him that. You didn't have to do that, man. That was really nice. Thank you very much. Mike Morrison says, sweet. Yeah, that was nice, man. That was really nice, man. Bo Zeke says, what's up, Joe Wentz and all? I hope y'all had a great Christmas. Yes, sir, I did, man. Thank you. It was a great Christmas, man. It was great. I'm glad it's over. Glad it's over. It was nice, though, man. It was nice. I'm glad it's over. So now we're back to work. All we got to get out of the way now is the New Year's. And we'll be back on regular schedule. And hopefully regular traffic. That's one thing that's driving me crazy, is going down there and dealing with all that traffic. Ben Coombe says, and I'm back after that brief retail interruption. Let's see. Mr. Morrison says, Joe, what's the plan for the New Year's? A live stream? I'll be working, man. I will be working. New Year's Day, of course, will be what, on Monday? Brincy rocks. Uh-oh. So, yeah, I'll be working, man. I'll be on the road. So, if I do some kind of stream, it might be from down there for a few minutes. I don't know. See, the name of the game down there, when I'm down in Savannah and after I get everything switched out and everything goes okay, I might have 10 or 15 minutes left for my break, and I might go live. Sometimes I might not. It just depends on how things are going, if there's a lot of people there, But if I can, I will, and if I do go live, it won't be for long, because when those few minutes are up, it's time for me to hightail it out of there so I can get back home, I would love to be on there for an hour or so, but just can't do that out there on the road, man. Time is money, Brent C. Rocks. I got to hook up Brent. Here we go. There you go, Brent. That's Brent's theme song, man. He says, love the guitar. I have one. Yes, I know you do, my man. I know you do. And like I said, I let my son borrow this for about a month, and I just got it back. I think it's Christmas Eve. Yeah, he brought it back. So he said he liked it. He said, excuse me. He said he was wanting to get him one. That's why he wanted to borrow mine for a while to get the feel of it. And he said, what's it like just having one pickup? And I said, it's not bad. It just depends, Eddie did it for years, so he wrote a lot of songs with just one pickup. I said, but it just all depends on what you want, Excuse me. I said, but the pickup is a nice high output pickup. I don't know what is up. It's hot in here. Excuse me. And so you get a lot of nice gain with it. So he says he likes it. He says if he gets one, he might get the the black and yellow. Yeah. Brent says, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. Not a problem. He says, I love the one pickup. Yeah, it's different. You know, you just have to put yourself in a kind of a different mindset. You know what I mean? Personally, if I'm playing live, I would like to have more than one pickup. But just for kicking around the house, maybe doing some recording and doing stuff like this, I love it, you know. It's just me. Ben Coombs says, I ride my bridge pickup 95% of the time, regardless of the guitar I use. Yeah, man. Cool. Man, these comments fade so fast. Mike Morrison says, nice guitar, Joe. Awesome playing. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And, my mom just sent me a message. Okay, my mom sent me a text that flashed up on the screen. Sorry. So I got to text my mom back here in just a little bit. And she wants to let me know something about my father. She had to take my dad to the hospital, to the doctor. And, yeah, so I could tell he wasn't feeling that good when they were here. He was kind of up and down. Some moments he seemed okay, and some he just seemed kind of like he was real sluggish. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, his iron level is really low. So they're going to have to give him an infusion of some iron, and hopefully that will help. Thank you, Johnny Bean. Johnny Bean's in the house. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that. He says, hope he's okay. Talking about my father. Thank you, man. Dry Heat says, it's nice to have the warmth of the neck pickup on tap. Oh, yeah. I love using a neck pickup a lot too, man. Jim Guidry says he likes the one pickup. Yeah, Jim's got the that cool Kramer that has the one pickup. So yeah, I know he's down with it. He's down with it a lot, man. Wow, this chat is moving, boy. Big Dan, the accountant, says, sorry, Joe. Hopefully he'll be... Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, thank you, Big Dan. Yeah, he's just got to get some infusions, I believe. And hopefully that'll boost him back up, you know. Bozique says, yeah, hopefully your dad's okay. And also, hello to Johnny Bean. Yeah, Johnny Bean says, what did you get? I just tuned in. Oh, Mully, our friend Mully, was kind enough to send me this mini booklet. What is that? That's backwards for me. Young Guitar Presents EVH. And everything is in Japanese, but still, it's got some cool pictures in it, man. Of Eddie's, I guess, setup and some cool shots, man, of him in his studio playing. And I guess it shows what some of his past rigs and stuff like that. I like that right there where it shows what he did to the tremolo system from then until now. You can tell how much of an upgrade it was. It's amazing what that man has done with the genius of what he came up with. You got to give the man that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, this stuff here with the detuner and all that stuff, that's ingenious, man. I mean, golly, man. Let's see. Ben Coombs says he's going to miss Johnny's show tonight due to band practice. Need to get back on to Tuesday jams. Yeah, man. You have to catch the replay on Johnny Bean TV on YouTube, man. Uh-oh. Bo Zeke says, Johnny, uh-oh. Wait a minute now. Bo Zeke makes a statement. I think this is about The Last Jedi. Johnny, I wouldn't subject myself to that crappy movie twice. Awful on multiple levels. Really? Really? Johnny says, thinking it'll be better on the second time around. Bo Zeke says, yeah. Wow. Really? Man. I haven't seen it yet. So, I do not know. Steve Anderson is in the house. He says, hey, Mr. Anderson, I want to tell you, man, very, very nice guitars, man. I watched that when you was on with Johnny and Dave. That was really cool, man. Very nice guitars, my friend. Very cool. Very cool. So I was like, wow, man. It was very nice, man. You got some nice axes there, brother. Very cool, man. Yeah. Yeah, so what's the deal with The Last Jedi, man? I mean, is it... I've heard both sides. I mean, is it that bad? I mean, I haven't seen it yet. Center says he liked it. He thought it was good. My son said it was okay. He said it was kind of confusing. I know they're having to go in a different direction, introduce some new things. Oh, and by the way, I was watching something very interesting. Speaking of Star Wars, if y'all have Netflix, you need to check out this I guess it's like a mini-series. I mean, it's called The Toys That Made Us. And man, I'm going to tell you, I just happened to watch last night when I got off work early this morning. It was on the main screen of Netflix. It says The Toys That Made Us, and I saw Star Wars figures. I said, oh, what? I said, I had those. So I watched it, and the very first episode is about the Star Wars toys when Kenner first got the contract with Lucasfilm. And it says that, I think it said, now Johnny says he watched it last night, and I think it said the Star Wars movies have made, like, over time, roughly like $7 billion, you know, from the 70s up until now. And the toys have made double that. So the toys have made like $14 billion. Just goes to show you, man, there's money in that stuff if it's the right place and the right time. I think toys aren't like that what they used to be when we grew up. Johnny Bean says, The Last Jedi is not that bad, but people are split on parts of it. That's what it sounds like to me. Steve Anderson, if Luke went to that island to die, why were there plans to find him? I don't know, man. I don't know. And from what the little inserts I've seen, if he went there to die, he looked like he'd been eating real good. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay, Bo Zeke says, too much PC propaganda on one end, Joe Wentz, but more importantly, they destroyed previous important plot points they were setting up for no reason. Also, painted Luke Skywalker in a negative light. Oh, man. Thank you, Steve Anderson. Appreciate that, man. Johnny says he's got to run. Got to have popcorn for breakfast with Luke. Have fun, Johnny, man. Wookiee Wednesday. Oh, yeah. That's good, man. Cool. That's awesome, man. Wookiee Wednesday. I like that. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups. Thank you. That really helps the channel. Steve Anderson. Johnny, if you need a guest, I'm available. Cool. Mr. Bishop says, one guy I heard that seen it said the first hour was boring, then it got good. That's what my son was saying. He said it was, see you, Johnny. Take care, man. Be careful. He said that the first little bit was confusing, and then it started to get good. And I've noticed that's happened on the last couple of movies. I was like, what is going on? You know, so it makes you think, I guess, you know. So that's cool, you know. But I want to see it sometime or another, you know, whenever, I don't know, whenever I get a chance. It all depends, you know. But I remember last year, what was that, when Rogue One came out? It wasn't long, man, that it came out on digital. Excuse me. Where'd that come from? Wait a minute. Whew. And so I got it when it came on digital on Amazon Instant Video. I went ahead and bought it. Did I like it? Yeah, because it's Star Wars, you know, and there's a bunch of us fans that are going to like it just because it's Star Wars, you know. But with that movie, if my son hadn't have filled me in on the first 20, 30 minutes, I wouldn't have known what was going on, because I was like, huh? And I only watched it once. I bought it, only watched it once, I believe. And so it was okay. I guess I got to get over the fact that it's not 1977 no more, or 1981, you know, and Han and Leia and Luke, it's just not going to be the same anymore. Mike Morrison says he'll be right back. All right, Mr. Morrison. Bozique says, I like Road One and love Force Awakens. Now, I love Force Awakens. I watched that a bunch. That was awesome. I got that, too, in there on digital. Yeah, it's awesome. This new one disappointed me big time. Oh, Bozique says he was disappointed, man. Steve Anderson has a question. He says, Joe Wentz, what is your guitar to amp path today? It sounds good. Thanks, man. I'm using the microphone on the phone, believe it or not. I'm not using nothing direct. And as you can see, I'm going through this Boss Katana right here. And I'm going from the guitar into the Vox wah. Here's the wah. Going to that, and there's a pastrami overdrive right here. Kind of give it a little dark, but I like to mix it with the EP booster. That's only three pedals I have right now. And I put the EP on right now. It gives it that clean boost, right? That's what we're going through, man. It's so for the microphone on the phone, I hope it's okay. Brent says it sounds good. Thanks, man. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I didn't feel like setting up all the cables and doing this and that. And I said, man, I just don't feel like doing all that today. I'm just gonna just turn it on and let it go. You know, just see what happens. Steve Anderson killing me. What? What? But I will tell you, if you want to go direct to your phone, whether you have an Android or an iPhone, it doesn't matter. Use this right here, the Roll and Go mixer. If you want to go direct, right, and record great audio while you're recording a video on your phone, and you can stream live. That's what I do all the time. When I stream live, I use something like this right here, and you got great audio, man. It's fantastic, you know. So that's the best thing to do, you know. It's perfect. So, but today I just didn't feel like messing with it. You know, I said, I want to see, because I noticed when my son and I went live on Christmas Eve, I had the phone sitting kind of a little bit more over here to the left, and I just recorded straight from the microphone, you know, from the phone, smartphone. And I was like, wow, that really don't sound that bad, just for, you know, for what it is. You know, I wasn't going for some professional, you know, studio audio. I just wanted to get a live video, and so it really wasn't that bad. You know, I just don't have it cranked up really loud. I really don't. It's decent bedroom volume, yes, you know, but it's just fun, man. Steve Anderson. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the update, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Yes, for the thumbs ups and the thank you so much. Pardon me. That sneeze messed me up. Randall Fisher. Hey, man. How are you? He says, hey, Joe and everyone. How are you, sir? Are you using the 51? Oh, boy. Are you using the 5150 amp, Joe? Am I using it? Currently, I'm using the cabinet, but I'm not using the head. I'm using the Katana head, sir, right now. Jim Guidry says the built-in speaker sounds good. Yeah, I haven't even tried that yet, believe it or not. Yes, it does have a built-in speaker, like right in here. So I got this going into the cabinet, and I haven't tried the built-in speaker yet, but I heard it sounds great. You know, I just like going to those 412s, man. Them 412s is this. Whoo. And what I'm thinking about doing is, I got this idea from Jim Guidry. Y'all see that line 6 right there? If I come out of the back of the head, I can use like an extension, so I can have like in stereo. Those are 2 10 Celestians right there. So I can come out of this cabinet and then come out of that as well. Put that on a clean, you know what I mean? Just use it for like a speaker extension. Oh man, I can't wait to try that. That'll be really cool, man. You know. Man, I gotta go back here. Mr. Anderson, Joe Wentz, what's the serial number on the EVH guitar? Mine is I have no idea. Oh God, this one is like. It's not that. It's got a lot of numbers, man. It's got like 7 digits on it, so it's not. It's one that's up there. It's not a. You know what I mean? It's not one of the first ones like what y'all got. Randall Fisher says, "What patch are you using?" This is a patch that I just tinkered around with and made up, man. So I just messed around with it and got lucky on that one. I don't even have a name for it. I don't believe. I have to hook the laptop up and check it out. But yeah, we can share patches, you know. Center was kind enough to send me some patches, you know. Let's see. Mike Morrison says, yeah, it sounds good. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Bo Zeke says, the Katana sounds really realistic. Boss did a really good job on this series of amps. I have the little 50-watt combo, and it's great. Yeah. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Now, according to, and I'm not saying nothing bad at all, because I respect this man a lot, Philip McKnight. According to one of his videos, he's saying there's too much hype on the Katana. He says because everybody's doing videos about it, and he says there's just too much. Now, he didn't say nothing negative. He just says he thinks there's too much hype on it, from what I understand. Do I feel the same way? Not really. I don't. I mean, if something's good, it's good, right? I mean, you know, people are making videos about it is because they're happy with the product. That's why I've done so many different. I mean, my videos are nothing on that plateau of like Philip or anybody else, you know. But I enjoy it because it sounds good, man. And when you're a guitar player and you're searching for tones, that's what you want. You know, you want something that's going to do the job. And I agree with. Bozique, he says it's they knocked it out of the park. Really good job. I agree 100%, man. I was like, man, this is a Boss product. You know, it's just, I thought it was great. But you know, I actually still have an old Boss digital multi-track recorder. It's like I think a 4-track, and I forgot it was a Boss, but it had built-in effects, you know, and I had that thing for years, man, and it was awesome for what it was. I mean, I didn't have to worry about an amp or nothing. It had built-in effects and all that, vocal effects. I used that for years making songs with some buddies of mine. And it wasn't until I got this, or really it wasn't until Jim Guidry and Center told me of how good this is, you know. So I jumped on it, you know. Yes, but Phil did like it. Yeah. Like I said, he didn't say nothing negative. You know, no. I'm not saying nothing negative about him or his review. I love his channel. I'm just saying from what I heard him say, he felt it was overhyped. Because I think he was reading comments one day and somebody put that in his live chats and he agreed with that viewer's comment. That's all I'm saying. So I can understand, to a degree, I can understand that because the big time YouTubers, they want these guys to review gear. And like Philip said, if he does it, and then the next thing you know, there's 5 or 6 or 10 other guys that are reviewing the same product. But not everybody watches all those channels. I don't. You know, there's quite a few of those channels out there I don't watch. You know, I watch Philip McKnight's pretty regular, you know, because I just like the way he comes across, you know. The last 5 numbers, Mr. Anderson. It is 05279. 05279. So that's not, I wouldn't think that'd be good. I don't care about serial numbers. I'm just glad to have the guitar, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a great guitar to play. $1,000, man. It's worth every penny. Oh God, let's see. We're getting close to the hour mark. Randall Fisher. The best video on the Katana is the latest Tone Lounge video. I got to check that out. I have to check that out. Mr. Bishop says, for the price, you can't beat it. I don't think so either. I think for the price, it's phenomenally well. You know, you said the last 5 digits. Wait a minute. Yeah, 05279. Yes, that's right. That's right, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, it's up there, man. But that's okay. Yeah. Randall Fisher. Oh yeah, what channel is that, Mr. Fisher? I'd like to check that out. The channel is Guitarist. Yeah, for the price, Mr. Bishop, I agree. For $350, man. You know, once you understand how to get your tones on there and all that stuff, it opens up a whole nother platform. Like, there's a tone also. I don't know if I can switch it. Let's see. Now this is one of my new favorite tones because it's subtle, but it can be mean if you want it to, right? But here's one I made. I hope it works. Here's one I made. It's like a King's X tone. What it reminds me of. Y'all might not agree, but I think it's close. You know. So let's see if this works. Yeah, here it is. See, it's kind of got that real fast, gated kind of. It's like a gated reverb almost. You know, you can listen. I thought the wall was on, but it's not. So it's different, right? It sounds like it might be a little dark, you know. Let me go back to the other one. Let's see if we can get back to the other one now. There we go. That's a little bit more bright. I like that. Yes. It's got a lot of compression on it. Ben Coombs says it sounds great with some compression. It's different, you know. Yeah, that's what I like about something like this, man. You can dial up tones and make up tones to your heart's content, you know. And if you don't like it, you can scrap it and start over. You know, it's not a big deal. Mr. Bozique says, Joe, did you FU tone? Man, these comments fade. Did you FU tone your Floyd on that guitar? No, sir, I did not. No, it's stock. No, I didn't. For me personally, I don't upgrade anything because I feel the money I pay for it should be great the way it is. Now, that's just me. That doesn't mean that. Do I think people that do that? Do I think that's crazy? No, I don't. It's their guitar. It's their money. They can do what they want with it, you know. But for me, I don't upgrade anything. I just leave it like it is, you know. And just how, you know, I feel for $1,000, I shouldn't have to upgrade anything on it. It should be fine, you know. And for my opinion, just for me now, it is. It plays great, you know. That's just me, you know. So everybody's different. You know, like I said, it doesn't mean that I think that if you do that, that's wrong. Absolutely not. You know, I don't think that at all. But that's just me, man. That's all. You know. Dry Heat says, if you're happy with it, let it be. yeah, I'm happy with it, man. Bozique says, sounds really good. That's why I was asking. I thought maybe you put that big brass block in there. No, sir. The only block I've replaced is an old Flying V I got. If you go back on this channel, I don't know, a month and a half ago, maybe, Center was kind enough to send me in a block, and I put it in there. So yeah, it was actually it was a EVH tremolo with a brass block on it, and so I put that on my V, and it was great, you know. Mr. Anderson says, Joe, your favorite. Oh man, let's see. Your favorite Christmas present this year? My favorite present this year was the family was able to get together and have a good time, and my parents were here, and everybody laughed and had a good time. That's, to me, that's what it's all about, you know. Presents are nice, but presents are just material things. You know what I mean? To have my parents here was the main thing, because they're getting to the age where they're not gonna be able to do this no more. It's hard for them to drive, to make a trip, you know. So that was the best gift, you know, to tell you the truth. Not trying to sound generic or sappy, but it's the truth, you know. That's my favorite gift. It was the whole family was together. There is Mr. Center O from Our Metal Stage. He says, yeah, for $1,000 for a guitar, you shouldn't have to grow more cash or throw more cash into it. And he put grow. I think he meant throw. That's kind of what I feel. And again, I'm not trying to offend anybody who wants to upgrade their stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people that upgrade their vehicles, you know, they put stuff on it to make it go faster and all that. That's personal preference, you know, it's subjective. But yeah, $1,000, I think it should be great right out of the box. For me, it was. It's great right out of the box, man. You know, and it's got the man's initials on it. So, and he stands behind his product, you know. So, Mr. Fisher says, I got 2 standards and one FU toned, and I can tell the difference. Not just in sound, but also in weight. It's weird. Yeah, man, that's cool. I mean, Mr. Dave Nesdahl, he tricked his standard out, that blue one. He tricked it out. I think he put a new neck on it and everything, and a new block, all this stuff. Put a kill switch in it, and it was awesome. You know, some people like to do that for projects, you know, just to do it yourself kind of deal, you know. And they're like, okay, what, you know, let me see what I can do here, you know. I'm not that kind of person. I don't care about tearing nothing apart, putting stuff, because I'm just not good at that, you know. I'm doing good to play something, you know. So it's just, you know, to get a soldering gun or anything else, I suck at that stuff, man. So, have you, Mr. Bishop says, have you seen Boss upgraded the firmware on, I guess, the Katana? I wish they would have put a little LED screen, because after the update, they could use it to show a bank AB for more channel. Oh, wow, really? Okay. Did they just recently do that? They just recently do that, Mr. Bishop? Man. Yeah, we dropped for a second. I'm sorry. It's the nature of the beast when you live stream on your device. Sorry. Mr. Ben Coombe says, I'm rebuilding a 57 Tribute Epiphone Les Paul. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ben Coombe's at autocorrect's getting you, ain't it? Bo Zeke says, Randall Fisher, thanks for the info. I had asked other YouTubers about FU toning as standard, and the answer I got was that it wasn't worth it. Glad to hear from someone who's done it. Yeah, man, it's like I said, it's some people love it, and it's not for everybody. You know, like for me, that just doesn't interest me. You know, I like to be able to take what I got and play it. You know, that way. This might sound crazy, but that way, if by some means, if I get a hold of a guitar that's really, really, really nice, it's just gonna, you know, I know I can do it. You know, if I can play it on a $200 OLP, if I'm working on something I can play and it sounds okay, because it's all in this anyway. This is what it's in. You know, yeah, you can change a few things to change your tone a little bit, but part of your tone comes from this. These hands right here, you know. So I'm going to sound the same as I do on that $200 OLP as I am on this. This will help me play easier. You know what I'm saying? The playability will be easier because it's built better. It's got a better fretboard. You know, it's like buying a nicer car. You know, it's going to handle better. It's got a better engine. Yeah, but you're still the one driving that car. So if you're a bad driver, you're going to wreck that car just like you would the little Honda, you know. So it all comes down to what you can do, you know. Just my opinion. Center says, this buffering, I'm out. Ben Combs says, only factory parts left are the pots and the neck pickup. That's awesome. Randall Fisher says, the one FU tone I got for $350 like new, so I figured I had nothing to lose. That's right, man. Hey, like I said, man, if that's what you like to do, man, go for it, man. I'm not putting it down in no way, shape, or form. Believe me, I'm not that kind of dude. Mike Morrison says, I got to go. Great stream, Joe. See you later. Mr. Morrison, thank you for stopping by, man. God bless you. Steve Anderson says, Joe Wentz work gave us the rest of the week off. Not back until January 2nd. When do you hit the road again? I started back yesterday, Mr. Anderson. Yeah, I started back to work yesterday. So I get ready to scoot here in just a second, man. I gotta get ready to leave. When the Katana 100 watt came out, you had 4 channels to save presets on the version 2 that added Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Mr. Bishop. Yeah. That's what I got. I got that new version, yeah. I just can't remember how to switch it from your first 4 presets. And then if you want to go to the second bank, you can do that. But I see what you're saying about the switch, the A and B switch, because I hit the panel button like my friends were telling me, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do nothing. It just goes to the panel side, and it's totally different. So for me to change from, if I use bank 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to go to the next set of 1, 2, 3, 4, the next bank, I have to actually hook up my laptop and switch it that way. I know there's got to be a way to change it. I just can't figure it out. Jim Guidry says, be safe, Joe. Everybody, hope everyone has a great day. Jim's out. All right, man. See you, Mr. Guidry. Thank you, man. Bo Zeke says, the brown sound is the only preset I need. Yeah, that is a good tone, man. Yeah, it's cool. Awesome. All right, guys. I got to get out of here, man. I got to text my mom back and put all this stuff up and get ready to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you so much. Check the links below after this video is processed if you want to look at my social media links, t-shirts, all that cool stuff, man, will be there in the links. Thank you again for watching. Everybody have a great day. Happy New Year. Until then, this is Joe. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.